Brothers and sisters, once you finally get done healing, maybe not, well, yeah, because I think that's where I'm at. I'm done healing. Once you get done healing and you understand yourself and you are away from that narcissist, not only were you going to feel better about who you are, know who you are, also be able to tell different types of personality disorders or toxic people, because one of the steps in going through recovery is trying to figure out why this person acted like a monster to you when you didn't do anything but love them and try and care for them and trying to make a better life with them. It's a confusing thing. It's because you're dealing with a demon. You're dealing with demons. Now, depending on what type of narcissist you have dealt with in life, I understand that between family relationships and romantic relationships are different. I dealt with, it's crazy, I dealt with a narcissistic sociopath, completely self-absorbed, lying, bullshitter, con artist, drug addict. Check out my last video. Those were just some of the highlights of the things that I bullshitted myself about, that I lied to myself about, and did not take stock in because I loved her. Listen, when you're being manipulated, conned, when, you know, that victim, look, one of the reasons why Narcopath got me is because I was trying to be a white knight. I wanted to save somebody, and she played on that victimhood. Narcissists play on they're the victim, always the victim, destroy other people's lives, destroy their lives, and they're the victim. And I got suckered in, and then I began believing the lies, and then I began believing the future fake. It's the, no matter what track you went down, when you are done healing, you begin to learn about your authentic self, your true self. Who were you really before the abuse? Who were you as a child? I got a friend of mine who dealt with a narcissistic parent, and she is finding herself now, later in life, her authentic self, after a lifetime of conditioning, because that narcissistic parent had her chase after narcissistic men in her life. And she's been devalued for so long, but she's a strong, shining light, and I can't wait to see what she can do. Brothers and sisters, some of our authentic selves are different. Some of us are healers. Some of us are artists. Some of us are creators. Some of us are facilitators. Some of us are warriors. I implore you to find your authentic self and to run with it, to know yourself, to be a better version of yourself, to strive to those things that you do, that you love, that you are inside, and become the best of it that you possibly can. First off, that is the greatest revenge against that grown child, that soulless demon, that narcissist. That's the best revenge, above and above all, beyond all. Some of my content is going to be for us warrior hearts out there. I went through having to learn about narcissism because I was with a narcissistic sociopath. Couldn't understand her moves and what she was doing and why she was being so evil and why she attracted the evil that she did. Didn't understand what was going on, but now I do. I'm also studied other types of cluster B personality disorders, not only because I was dealing with a narcissistic sociopath or a socio-narc or narcopath. I think narcopath has a better ring to it, which is one of the most dangerous personality types. But I've also learned, I'm also learning about psychopathy. I'm learning about the dark triad. I'm learning about dark empaths. I'm learning about all of them, because although I want to hunt a narcissist, and I am, I'm playing with them now. Even though I want to do that, you do not reject any information that you can get that can help you to accomplish your goal in this life. I do not reject everything that I am learning about psychopathy at this moment, because psychopaths target narcissists. Psychopaths target all the other cluster Bs. They're a very dangerous personality type. Now, I'm not saying I want to become a psychopath, and I'm not telling anybody else to become a psychopath, but learning psychopathy will allow you, an empath or a survivor of narcissistic abuse, to have a psycho switch that you can turn on and use against that soulless demon that's trying to hurt people, that lives their lives, destroying life after life after life. Now, that content isn't going to be for everybody, and I hope that those of you who have softer hearts, artistic hearts, healing hearts, or whatever it is in this life that you are here to do, you'll garner some information and understanding from some of my content. I'm going to be doing an entire series on how to mirror and destroy narcissists for my channel members. Currently doing the outline for that now. But for those of you out there who are empaths, like warrior hearts, I'm going to teach you how to be an empath with a psycho switch. There's so much information that can be used when you study these personality disorders, understand them, and know what their weaknesses and triggers are, to be able not only to avoid them, which should be, for a lot of you, should be your primary goal, to avoid dealing with these types of toxic people, but for those of them that deserve it, I want to be able to come across a narcissist and make the personal choice, my own decision, depending on who they've hurt or how they've hurt somebody, if I want to destroy them. It's not that hard. Narcissists are already behind the 8 ball. The reason that they hurt other people and exert control and lies and manipulation over others is because they have no control over themselves. The reason that they got with you is because you had qualities they did not, whether they valued your talent or your strength or your kindness, compassion, things that they do not possess. That's why they grafted onto you, set about putting their poison into you, manipulating and controlling you so they feel some kind of superiority. They're already behind the 8 ball. Narcissists are trash, demonic pieces of shit that really should be locked the fuck up. It should be a crime. And this is what narcissistic abuse awareness content is for, to get the information out there that it ain't just 1 to 3% of the population. It's a lot more than that. There's a hell of a lot of undiagnosed, demonic, soulless, awful, black hole pieces of trash running around destroying people's lives that aren't locked up and aren't getting treated like they should. My shout out to all you brothers out there with NPD, brothers and sisters out there who went to therapy, go to psychotherapy, and fix yourselves. Man, hail to y'all. At least the ones that are doing it to actually heal and not to learn how to be a better piece of shit. Brothers and sisters, like I said, some of my content now and again is going to be for guys. Some of my content now and again is going to be about how to hunt narcs. And some of my content in general, most of my content in general is going to be supporting y'all, reminding y'all your own worth, supporting you through what we've been through, and trying to help those with awareness and recovery. Because the mainstay of this content and what the narcissistic abuse recovery and awareness community does is bringing awareness and helping others. I want to thank y'all very much for being here. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and remember, never again suffer that fool. Peace.